wanted to welcome you to the celebration of the completion of this property and also the dedication of the property to the memory of Bill McGonagle. This is going to be a three-quarter house. You all know what a halfway house is. This is a place for folks, when they're done with the halfway house program, to come here and live in a more permanent setting. Thanks to the resources that we secured from the Boston Housing Authority early on, those people are going to be able to stay here for as long as they need to stay here.
Because everybody here is a contributor. People that care about addictions, people that care about housing, people that care about people with addictions who need housing. So I'm just grateful to the work, to all the people that I know we're going to hear from who are actually doing the work. And thank you for all you do.
Adding 14 new preserved homes to a portfolio of over 500 apartments throughout Allston-Brighton reaffirms the CDC's commitment to successfully develop affordable housing.
Housing with supportive services and intentional communities is becoming more important than I've ever seen it in my working life. So thank you, Allston-Brighton, for seeing that need.
Billy didn't look at folks' struggles and their need to travel the road of recovery and say, they're but for the grace of God. He said, that's me, right? And it was, and he just like threw himself into that work, like as though every person that he was interacting with, you know, was a mirror of himself.
Stable housing is the fundamental first need to be able to help people on the road to recovery and stay on the road to recovery. If you're not stably housed, it puts an incredible stress on your well-being and your ability to cope with life's challenges. So,
in this home, individuals battling addiction are surrounded by peers who understand their struggles, creating a sense of camaraderie and understanding that is essential for healing. Sober living housing is far more than just a roof over somebody's head. They serve as incubators for personal growth, fostering a culture of accountability, responsibility, and self-improvement.
Safe recovery housing provides stability and security that is essential for individuals to focus on their recovery goals and rebuild their lives. However, there are challenges and barriers to securing stable housing for individuals in recovery. These challenges can include lack of affordable housing, discrimination based on history of substance use, and limited access to support services. Additionally, individuals in recovery may face a stigma and housing barriers due to their past experiences with addiction, making it difficult to secure stable and supportive housing. We cannot continue to punish people who are trying to get well. We need to help them, and housing is a big part of that. In some ways, Bill's commitment to the recovery community will continue by naming this home after him.
Like to be standing here today, you know, and knowing that like what this house is going to be able to do, because like I'm gonna break my personal enemy. I've lived in places like this, right? So I know what it's like, you know. And Dad is driven to visit me in places like this, right? So Dad knew what it was like.
I just really am grateful that you came by, took some time on this kind of crappy afternoon, and made this thing happen. So thank you so much. Thank you.